Hello, my name is Chauna-Kaye Pottinger, and I am the Risk and Benefits Manager of the Allegheny East Conference. It gives me great joy to welcome you along this journey, Church Safety 101 COVID-19 edition. Throughout this course, we will be focused on 6 distinct sections. The first section will focus on the severity and impact of the coronavirus and how, as a church, we can plan effectively to prevent its spread within our buildings. The second section will focus on the pre-entry building preparations, and this will focus on the things that you need to do as a church to prepare your buildings so that it will be in a state of readiness to welcome your members back into your houses of worship. The third section will focus on how we worship safely. And in this section, we will talk about the processes, the tools, and all of the requirements that you will need to have in place to ensure the safety of your members as they are worshiping in our buildings. The fourth section will be focused on monitoring and compliance. We know that we will not successfully meet our goal of no lives lost or no one infected in our buildings unless these guidelines that we have developed are being adhered to with the highest level of fidelity. The fifth section will focus on how do you communicate in a crisis, and our very own communication director will share some very meaningful tips on how, as a volunteer or an employee of the church, you can de-escalate situations using your tone of voice and using your words. They will also share information about how you can effectively communicate during a crisis. And finally, we will focus on the liability considerations that you need to be aware of as it relates to COVID-19 and houses of worship. We would like to take this opportunity to thank you so much for the high level of commitment that you have dedicated to our churches. And we pray that as you go along this journey, that you will find this material helpful as you welcome members into your houses of worship in the safest way possible.